Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello and very good morning to all of you. I hope you are safe and sound. Welcome to Melly's Telegram classes. This is a grammar lesson for advanced level. Today we are going to talk about reduction of adverb clause. You are already familiar with the word reduction. To reduce means to make small, because we have studied reduction of adjective clause. Whenever we reduce an adverb clause, it becomes an adverb phrase. So let's talk about some of the key points of reduction of adverb clause. Number one, the subject of the adverb clause and the main clause should be the same. Whenever you want to reduce an adverb clause, first of all you should see whether the subject of that adverb clause and the subject of the main clause are the same or not. If they are the same, you can reduce it. If not, you cannot reduce the adverb clause. Number two, reduction is possible if the markers after, before, since, when, while, and because are used. Whenever you want to reduce an adverb clause, the second thing you have to see is if one of these markers is used in the adverb clause. If one of them is not used, then do not reduce the adverb clause. Number three, after, before, and since are used in both clause and phrase. I mean both in the adverb clause and in the adverb phrase, we use after, before, and since. They do not get changed. But when is changed into upon or on in the adverb phrase. It's necessary for you to change when to upon or to on while reducing an adverb clause. And number five, while is optional in the adverb phrase. It means that if you're reducing an adverb clause and in the adverb clause you have while, if you use it in the adverb phrase or not, it's okay. Number six, because is deleted in the adverb phrase. So in the adverb phrase, never use because, just delete it. Number seven, delete the subject of adverb clause. It's one of the most important steps. Once you confirm that the subjects are the same, the subjects of the adverb clause and the main clause, one of those markers is used, then you have to delete the subject of the adverb clause. Number eight, delete all the forms of to be verbs if used in adverb clause. If there is any to be verb, just delete it from the adverb clause in the process of reduction. Number nine, change the active main verb into its ing form. If you do not have a to be verb, if there is another main verb like play, watch, or dance, just change it to ing form. Number 10, passive verb remains unchanged. Just like we studied in reduction of adjective clauses, the passive form of the verb remains the same. 11. Use having plus verb 3 for changing perfect tenses. If there is a perfect tense, you all know that we have to have verb plus verb 3 in a perfect tense. You just need to change the to have verb into ing form, and that is having plus verb 3. Verb 3 will be the same both in adjective clause, in the adverb clause, and in the adverb phrase. 12. If only is, am, are used in adverb clause, change them into being. Now sometimes the to be verbs is, am, are used alone as main verbs. In that case, you have to drop them and change them into being. For example, number 1. Before he went to school, he ate breakfast. In this sentence, before he went to school is the adverb clause. If you want to reduce it, first of all see if the subjects are the same or not. He and he, they are the same. Secondly, see if one of those markers is used or not. Before, and before is one of those markers. Now you have the green signal to change this adverb clause into adverb phrase. So say before, remove the subject of the adverb clause and change the verb, the main verb, into verb ing. The ing form of went is going. Before going to school, he ate breakfast. Number 2. Since she came here, she has met many friends. Since coming here, she has met many friends. Number 3. Ali went to Kabul after he had finished his university. In this case, the adverb clause is used after the main clause. Ali went to Kabul after. Now here, if you see, we have a perfect tense. Had plus verb 3. So as I told you earlier, you have to change the had to having, and the verb form should be the same. After having finished his university. Number 4. While the teacher was teaching, he explained the lessons well. If you remember, I told you that while is optional in adverb phrase. If you use it or not, it's okay. So say, while the teacher is removed. While teaching, the teacher explained the lessons well. Instead of this, you can also say, teaching, the teacher explained the lessons well. That's also correct. Number 5. We will go to Afghanistan when we finish our work. We will go to Afghanistan upon finishing our work. Do not forget that we change when to upon or to on. You can also say, we will go to Afghanistan on finishing our work. Number 6. Because I am sick, I cannot go to the class. As mentioned, because is removed. And I is also dropped. Am, as it is explained, is changed to its ing form. And the ing form of am is being. So say, being sick, I cannot go to the class. Number 7. After Ali failed the test, he didn't study hard. After failing the test, Ali didn't study hard. Number 8. She left her room after she was insulted. She left her room after being insulted. Let's do an oral exercise. Combine the two sentences into one sentence, choosing the correct reduced adverb clause. In this exercise, you will be given 3 options. You have to choose the correct option. Now, for example, number 1. They played basketball for 2 hours. Later, they went home. Let's choose the correct option. After playing basketball for 2 hours, they went home, or while playing basketball for 2 hours, they went home, or playing basketball for 2 hours, they went home. Which one do you think is correct? The correct option is A. After playing basketball for 2 hours, they went home. If you look at the context. Do number 2. I was reading your essay. I noticed a lot of mistakes. Not reading your essay, I noticed a lot of mistakes, or before reading your essay, I noticed a lot of mistakes, or while reading your essay, I noticed a lot of mistakes. The correct option is C. Because if you look at the context, I was reading your essay. It means that in the progress of reading your essay. Let's do number 3. I didn't want to miss my flight. I set my alarm clock for 6 a.m. Now, what is the correct answer? Not wanting to miss my flight, I set my alarm clock for 6 a.m. or while not wanting to miss my flight, or before not wanting to miss my flight. The correct option is A. Not wanting to miss my flight, I set my alarm clock for 6 a.m. Now you do number 4. You came here. Before that, you were sad. After coming here, you were sad, or before coming here, or while coming here. The only correct option is before coming here. If you look at the signal words before that, we can conclude that the correct option is B. Before coming here, you were sad. And the last one, do it please. Okay, I was waiting for the bus, I saw a cat. The correct option is waiting for the bus, I saw a cat. This concludes our session for today. Do not forget the exercise that is attached to the same video. Remember, this was just a short version of our today's lesson. The same lesson is taught in complete details in our regular classes. Thank you.